So here's what is going down. I have been having some trouble getting back into trying to lose a little bit of fat. I have had a lot going on this year, which we will dive into later. And there's never any excuse. I just haven't held myself accountable. I haven't had the discipline, and there are reasons for that, but we're doing it now. I actually just want to see what I look like if I can get back down to my pre-bulk weight of 56 kilos. So I'm just gonna bloody do it now. And we are gonna see how much fat I can lose in 4 weeks. Why 4? I go on holiday. And it's not, I'm going to Disneyland Paris, so it's not like a holiday where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be in a bikini or this and that. But like, it might be nice. It is like 5:30 a.m. We're just grabbing a pre-workout, pre-Pippin walk snack. Then we're gonna walk Pip with a coffee, obviously, and then head on down to the gym for a little upper sesh. Very excited for a little upper sesh today. But this is just going to be a little weekly vlog series of getting lean. What I'm eating, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and oh no, that was too much. Oh, I'm excited for it. Oh. Let's go do the first official weigh-in before I chow down on this and get myself ready for the morning. My pre-workout was 150 grams of Greek-style soy yogurt and what should have been 20 grams of fuel protein granola, but it's 27 grams. And we'll be tracking all of this. Need to put it into my little app. Oh, you finished your breakfast? No, you haven't, you little liar. So, it is now breakfast time. It is 20 past 10. I meant to have it more around 10ish, but as always, if you've watched my videos before, you know when I'm trying to lose a little bit of fat, I like to delay my breakfast to as late as possible because I get very hungry otherwise between breakfast and lunch, and then the mid-morning. Mid-morning is like my snacky time, mid-morning and mid-afternoon. Basically, between meals, between main meals, I want to snack. I'm a food lover, what can I say? I had a protein shake when I got in with my creatine from the gym. So my breakfast is lemon and blueberry overnight oats. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. A little bit more Greek yogurt in there, Greek yogurt, obviously blueberries, oats and chia seeds, and I do my overnight oats with water. The protein, normally I make protein overnight oats or protein oats, and at the moment I'm like, I just don't want, basically I've bought a disgusting protein powder and I don't want it in anything. I'm just trying to like chug it back. So that's the reason I had my protein, got the protein in when I got back from the gym. Now I'm just gonna have standard meal, and then hopefully the rest of my meal should have plenty of protein throughout the day. I haven't actually started tracking yet. I need to put everything into macro factor. Usually I'm very on top of things and I track it all out the night before, so I know exactly what I'm having, and I don't get to the end of the day and I'm like, oh shit, I've run out of calories. I haven't done that yet, but I will make sure I do it before I have my lunch and my dinner, obviously. And I just need to get back in the swing of things because basically I've not been tracking anything. For a while, I wanted to just stop tracking, stop weighing myself, just go on performance in the gym, how I was feeling in my body. And that's all been great. And do you know what? I've been maintaining beautifully, which is amazing. Like if I wanted to maintain this weight, and I'm quite happy with this weight, I just want to see how I look a little bit leaner. That's great. That's really good information for me to have, that I know how to kind of eat intuitively, eat without tracking and maintaining, and actually enjoying quite a lot of food. So that's something I'm actually doing slightly differently. So I'm going to start this deficit on 1,700 calories, which is higher than what any calorie calculator tracking app would tell me. But I want to see how it goes, because I think, although I'm a small lady, I think I have quite an active lifestyle. I've got a relatively decent amount of muscle. So when I do like my calorie calculations, I think I can have more than what I'm told I can have. We will find out. I'm going to start this week on 1,700 calories, see how this week goes. If I've obviously not really lost much, we'll bring it down. But I think that's going to be a really sweet spot for me. I may even be able to have 1,800 if I'm lucky. But we'll see how it goes, because I don't know what I've been eating, but I feel like I've been eating quite a bit and maintaining. So that's the plan. Just to give you a little bit more, trying to be honest. I've been through quite a lot this year, had the big move, all sorts been going on. Dating life has been weird, but I have found that I love living alone. I love it so bloody much. If you've never lived alone, you're missing out. Honestly, it's amazing. I love it. But I have found that because I do have a little bit of a past with binge eating and binge tendencies, living alone means there's no one like no one knows what I'm doing in here. No one knows what I'm eating in here. So it's been very, very easy for me to slip back into those sort of habits. And also, as I said, a lot's happened this year. There's been, whilst I don't feel overly stressed, and I'm the happiest I've been in a very long time. I'm living my best life at the moment. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm actually, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I was literally gonna be like, oh, it's nice to make a YouTube video where I don't cry in it. I'm gonna cry because I'm just really happy. I'm a very emotional person. I have had a lot of stressful things happen this year, so it's kind of, and last year, so it's kind of understandable that certain like coping mechanisms have crept back in. Anyway, again, this YouTube series is going to hold me accountable to actually sticking to my diet and getting back into tracking and trying to lose a few kilos. It's very exciting. I'll see you probably at lunchtime. Okay, I'm struggling. This is why this video is going to come in very, very handy. Is that right? It is. What time is it now? 1:45. We're getting there. I'm trying not to have my lunch until 2. Because again, just don't want massive gaps between like lunch and dinner. And realistically, I'm not going to have my dinner until about 7 probably. I'm very hungry. I've been hungry since like 12, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, I had my breakfast at like 10:30, and then I'm hungry, like I've been hungry at 12. And it's like, oh, this is what I mean. I just have a ravenous appetite for life. So we've got to hang on in there another hour and 15 minutes. This video is going to come in handy because it's like, I can just come on and chat and be like, I'm hungry, and whine about it. And you can feel my pain. But it's good. Like you're not going to lose weight. You're not going to be in an effective diet if there isn't a little bit of hunger, because the body's got to deal with less energy. So we're going to feel a little bit of hunger. I'll check back in with you later. I survived until lunchtime, just about. I have got a delicious smoothie bowl. I am obsessed with these at the moment. I've been having them every day for like the past 2 weeks, and it's just blended up frozen berries with the protein. It sounds disgusting, but it's actually really good. The protein in this is coming from half a block of tofu. So just blending that in with the frozen berries, that's it. And then topping it with some protein granola. I'm using the Fuel one at the moment. But actually Aldi, I need to pop into Aldi in a bit. They have their own, and it's the same amount of protein, but it's like way cheaper. Then I've got some frozen raspberries. I have been using freeze-dried strawberries, but I've run out again. I'm gonna grab those from Aldi, and some coconut yogurt on top. And I did sprinkle a little bit of a Biscoff biscuit on top, just for a little bit of crunch. Once I've eaten this, I'm gonna go pop to Tesco to Aldi because I've run out of a few bits. So getting lots of steps in today. I need to check how many steps I'm on because I've already done Pippin's long walk and walked to and from the gym. So really focusing on getting as many steps in as I can. I have been on a bit of a roll. My average, this is crazy, my average step count at the moment is 19,000 a day. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep that up, but we shall try. I'm just starting working with GLP-1 clients. What's the word I want? Course. So I do acknowledge that whilst personally, I don't really agree. I don't know where I fall on it. I don't necessarily think it's a great route to go down personally, but I do recognize that a lot of people are choosing to go down that route of weight loss. So I want to be in the best position I can to support any clients that want to do that in the safest and healthiest way possible, and to actually have the long lasting results. Because a little bit of a tangent here, at the end of the day, it's an appetite suppressant, and I understand that I've never taken it, so I don't know, but obviously people feedback that it takes away that food noise, which is brilliant, very helpful. But you're not going to be on it for life, I would hope. So it's kind of, I want to be able to support people that have been using it to gradually come off it as and when they're ready, and for them not to just bounce right back up once all that food noise comes back, once those cravings and that appetite comes back. I want to be able to help people still instill those good healthy habits for long-term weight loss and sustainable results. So that's what I'm learning about. But I won't lie to you, the guy that's teaching it's very boring, and I haven't got the option to put 2 times speed on, so shopping is all done. Sorry babe, I just clapped and Pippin was like, ah! Shopping is all done, lunch was had. The good thing about that smoothie bowl is it's like really filling. I'm guessing it's just like a lot of fibre because it's just a load of fruit and then obviously the tofu for the protein. But it is so filling. Just wanted to do some honourable, well, you don't need to see my washing up gloves, but some honourable mentions from Aldi. This is the granola I was talking about, so it's just Harvest, it's like their little Harvest Morn range. They do a chocolate one as well, which I think I got last time. And it's got, per serving, which is 45 grams, so serving is 207 calories, it has got 7.5 grams of protein. So it's not super high, but it's no worse. Like when I bought this, I was like, oh, that's not very much protein. But the fuel granola, like, it's just about the same, and that one's way more expensive. Then got some more freeze-dried strawberry slices and some freeze-dried apple slices, because these will make very nice toppings on my smoothie bowls, and they're like so low calories. So for the whole pack, this one is 97 calories for the entire pack, yeah Pip? And this one is 126 calories for the whole packet. Obviously I won't be having the whole packet each time. They're not mad expensive though. Like they'd be so good to snack on if you like me, if you're like a very but very expensive. Very expensive. Pippin's just had a bath. He hates me now, and my flat smells like lavender, chamomile and wet dog. Get the guests over, I'm party ready. I think I'm gonna make myself a iced decaf latte now with just a drop of milk. And actually I got some more oat milk, got the barista oat milk, and I also got some chocolate milk. Chocolate oat milk, which I'm gonna just like add a dash in, so it's more like a little mocha moment. Gonna have that, and I'm gonna start editing this, and then I think I'm gonna go for a run. I have been a bit hit and miss with my running since I did the 10k race, but I'm pretty decent with it. So I did a run Saturday, tell a lie. Horrible run. It was like really busy in town because I had to go in the afternoon. It was super busy. Didn't enjoy that. Pippin just whacked his head on the desk, if you heard that. Just wasn't a good time, and it was really hot, but I did run 6k, and I went and got an iced coffee afterwards, a free one, because I had enough points. So I've got some new running shoes, and then yesterday I was like, I feel like a little run this evening. So I went for a little 5k, and I was like, I'll just have a chill, like I'll just run as far as I want to, it'll be nice and chill. Did a nice little 5k in 30 minutes, and today I'm like, I could go for another little run. So I might do that, and it will help with like obviously step count, a little bit of extra cardio, a little bit of extra fat burn. So it's very helpful that I feel like doing it, but I'm a bit like, what? Why? Why am I in the mood to run so much? I'm making dinner, and I was all set to make a very aesthetically pleasing quesadilla, and fucking Aldi, man, they've done me dirty. I don't know if I can show you that. Like all of the wraps are just, they're a mess. My quesadilla is gonna look very unattractive. I've also noticed, and it doesn't really bother me, but I bought these wraps last week. They were best before the 27th of June. Aldi, what are you doing? Dinner is minced quesadillas. I've made them way too spicy, and I'm having them with a little bit of vegan cheese, and a little bit of avocado, pepper, and salady bits. And that's everything. So I may have a very small treat later. I have hit my calories for the day, so we'll see. I'll definitely have a cup of tea. I'll see you for breakfast probably. That would have been such a good entrance if that worked. I knew that wouldn't work. We made it to breakfast time. It is Wednesday, day 2 of my 4 weeks of how much fat can I lose. And it's going pretty well. So today's weigh-in, drum roll please, 59.2 kilos. I can't remember what it was. Was it 60.5 yesterday? Something like that. A kilo down in the day. But let's not forget water weight will have played a massive part in that. Did I hit record? Hang on. Yes. Yes, I did. However, that will slow down a lot. I won't imagine I will see another drop like that at all. You know, it could fluctuate back up again. So whilst it's nice to see, I'm not going to be like, woo, and then if tomorrow it's up a little bit or it's stayed the same, I won't get too downhearted. And I forgot to say yesterday, I weigh in every day. I do daily weigh-ins. Do I recommend this for everyone? No, not if you're going to get really caught up on the scale weight, but it's really good to do if you're able to, because you can see that overall trend. And if you didn't want to weigh yourself every day, maybe just picking what am I trying to say? Pick 3, what's the word? Days in a row, there's a word for that, consecutive. Pick 3 consecutive days, probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That way you're getting a little spike. If you've eaten a little bit more on the weekend, we all do it. If you get that little spike on a Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday kind of like evens out, and then you can just use that as your average if you don't want to weigh yourself every day, if you don't want to be getting on the scales on a weekend, for example. Anyway, with that said, we're back on the overnight oats. The best thing about overnight oats is you grab this so quick, like it took me 2 minutes to grab my breakfast. Amazing. It is 25 to 11. I've done very well. I had my protein shake when I got in from the gym. I did a leg workout. It was not little, it was heavy. It felt really good. And I did that run yesterday. I can't remember if I said I actually went for the run yesterday. So I am feeling my legs are like, hello. But I feel good, I'm feeling good. I'm really happy with how things are going. Whilst it sounds a bit boring, I'm happy to just meal repeat. So I'll plan out 1 breakfast for the week. I'll plan out probably 2 meals, like evening meals for the week. My lunches are just my smoothie bowls at the moment. You know me, if you've been watching this channel, you know me and lunch, we just don't get on. Oh, the smoothie bowls are saving my life right now. They're so good, so filling, and I don't have to think about it. I can't with lunch, okay? That actually also makes it really easy for me when I'm tracking, so I don't necessarily have to track in the app every day, because yes, like today's food will be the same as yesterday's. It's all great. The only one thing I have on a Wednesday, I have a Pure Gym shift in the evening, so I work 6 till 8 at Pure Gym. No, I don't. I work 6 till 10. That means I'm getting home quite late, and sometimes I'm a little bit peckish when I get in. My new plan is to have my lunch as late as possible and have my main meal for my lunch. And then I will have my smoothie bowl on shift. I'll have a little break, grab some food. And then that way I'm hoping I won't be super hungry when I get in, and maybe I'll just have something very, very small to keep me in my calories for the day. But yeah, back to it. This is a little post celebration of getting a new client's workout program all scheduled out for them. So that's very exciting. And now we're going back to work. Back to work we go, much like a dwarf. And I am short. I went for a run. So yesterday happened. I don't have much of a voice yet. Is this the first time I've spoken today? I think this, maybe. I don't know where yesterday went. It flew by. It flew by. So there isn't much footage from yesterday, but given that I edited Tuesday and it's already like nearly 20 minutes long, that's probably a good thing. So we're gonna try and keep the yapping to a minimum. Just a little update on how everything is going. So two days down. Yesterday, it was going so well, and then I did mess up a little bit in the afternoon/evening. However, the results have been good. So all I did was it was so hot yesterday, so it was getting up to 35 degrees today. It was like 33 yesterday. It was so hot in the flat. And I forgot I had these little ice lollies, and they're only 41 calories. So I had an ice lolly, and I was like, that was lovely. And then I had 2 little moons, which are only 69 calories, but then that already put me up to about 2,000 because I forgot I had that iced coffee, which is about 200 calories, I think. because I got a large oat iced latte. It was delicious. I have zero regrets. I'm very like wired, like I'm not really tired when I get in. Wired and tired. I'm not really tired when I get in. And then I like to have like a little drink of something, and because it's hot, I didn't want like a cup of tea or anything like that. So I ended up having, I bought that chocolate oat milk. So I ended up having a cup of that. And then a few, I didn't eat too many, but a few little vegan chocolate honeycomb nugget things. And it was lovely. So I was a little bit annoyed at myself, a little bit upset with myself, but I weighed in 58.8 kilos this morning. So we're down another nearly half a kilo. That's all I'm gonna say. It's going okay. And I think it's just my activity level. So I did another 20,000 steps yesterday. I was at Pure Gym, so I was walking back. Obviously, like the steps would have counted what I was doing at Pure Gym, but then, you know, you're tidying away weights, you're lifting heavy things, you're on your feet, or this and that. What can I say? I think I'm just very active these days, which is great. And yeah, I did a cheeky little run, was gonna do a 6K, ended up doing 7.5, which was fucking fantastic. And nearly done 10,000 steps already today. So we are winning at life. I'm pretty impressed if I can get that many steps in and I have a desk job. Do I do too much? Maybe. I had my protein shake and some creatine when I got in from my run, and I'm tired now actually. But it's all good, baby. I am being completely lazy and not putting my microphone in to record this bit, so I'm so sorry. But we're having our smoothie bowl for lunch. Hunger has been pretty good today, not too hungry. Ready for that. I did nip out and get myself a little iced coffee again, just a smaller one today. So that's another couple of 100 calories in there, but it's all good. It's a part of the calories today, and I need a little celebration because I'm cracking on with this GLP-1 course really nicely, and I think I've got my next client, so that's very exciting news for me. So I was like, you know what? I just really fancied another little coffee. It's just the heat, it's too fucking hot. So I was like, I'm gonna get that. So I think that also helped to fill me up a little bit between breakfast and lunch. But yeah, it's now 2:20. I'm gonna have that smoothie bowl, and then I'm gonna head to the gym this afternoon to do an upper session, and then that's all my gym sessions done for the week. So tomorrow I'll be at the gym in the morning for my shift, client consultation hopefully, and then chilling out. And oh my god, I haven't told you this. I'll tell you another time. But I've got something exciting tomorrow afternoon, evening. Wow, okay. I've just got back from the gym. I genuinely thought I was gonna vomit during that workout. It's just too hot. Like, my gym doesn't have any air conditioning. It was way too hot in there. It wasn't as hot as I thought it was gonna be, but like, I'm not good. I don't normally train in the afternoon. I prefer to do a morning session. But I knew I wanted to do a run and an upper today, and I was like, there's no way I can run this afternoon in this heat. But yeah, my smoothie bowl was just like sitting right there. But the one nice thing at the moment is, I mean, I'm only a couple of days into it, so it would be unusual to see any sort of drop in strength, but feeling really strong at the moment, even on less food. So that's really good. But also like another solid reason to keep the food up as much as possible and not go into too severe a deficit at the beginning. Anyway, we may have to drop calories a little bit later down the line. We shall see, because as your body gets smaller, your requirements get fewer, and then you need to bring those calories down a little bit more. So we'll see how it all pans out. It is 25 to 6 on Thursday evening, and I'm going to get in a much needed shower, sit down, do a little bit more work, and then eat my dinner, chill the fuck out. And I have my early gym shift tomorrow, so I need to be up at, actually I don't need to be up that early. I can get up at 5 tomorrow, that's not even that bad, and get to work for 6. And we'll have a lovely little day tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday. Obviously I don't have my mic, as you can probably tell, I'm on shift. Been up since 5 a.m. It is now, I don't even know what the time is, 7:30, and I'm starving. So I'm gonna have my first meal of the day. We weighed in again at 59.2. So that little dip I saw yesterday has fluctuated back up, but that's like no biggie, perfectly happy with that. Still down a kilo, or just over a kilo, so that's fantastic. Today's breakfast is again my overnight oats. I've got them all packed up in my little Tupperware, and I'm having a little Oatly flat white cold drink. So excited to get on with that. I've done some classes this morning, I've been tidying the gym, I've been restocking the vending machine, and I'm so hungry because, as I said, I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm gonna smash that. And today is a busy old day, it's a long old day. I have a client consultation after my shift, and then I can head back home for my smoothie bowl. Can't wait, but I'll check in with you later. Oh my gosh, so what a morning. When I got in from work, I was like, I just need to eat immediately. I was so hungry. And I realized I messed up a little bit this morning because I should have had a protein shake before I went on shift. I just didn't think to, because I've not added any protein to my oats. So it's not the end of the world because I can still get that protein in later on today. I think I'll have a shake this evening. But it would have been ideal to have a little bit, I haven't had my creatine either. God damn it. It would have been better to have the protein a little bit earlier on in the morning, but it doesn't matter. So when I got back, I had my smoothie bowl, I've sat down, I've done a little bit of client work, signed on a new client, had that consultation. I've got a new client signed on, which is really exciting. I love her. I think I'm in love. She's amazing. I'm so excited to work with her. So that's really, really good. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, but I need to have my dinner, my last meal early, because on Fridays, I now go pole dancing, which is very exciting. So that's at 8:30. So I need to make sure I eat early enough that I'm not gonna vomit when I'm on the pole, because that wouldn't be ideal. And again, though, it causes a problem if I get back about 10 and it's like I need to not snack or eat. So I haven't really got any calories left for the day, really. I've got a little bit, but that does mean I could have my shake when I get back in from pole tonight. So that will fill me up perfectly. Have a shake, maybe a cup of tea. What I'm gonna spend my afternoon doing is stripping the wallpaper in my bedroom because I've decided to start decorating the flat. So I need to do that, and I hate that sort of thing, so I'm not looking forward to that, but it must be done. Here's the thing, I bought some Biscoff and I'm gonna give myself a bit of a challenge. Again, using this video to hold me a little bit more accountable. I want to be able to keep Biscoff in the house without binging on it. So typically a jar will last me like 2 or 3 days. We're gonna see if this bad boy can last me at least a week. We'll be checking in every day and we'll see how we go. But yeah, Biscoff is my kryptonite. I'd love to be able to just have it and not binge on it, basically. I feel disgustingly hot and sweaty, and I feel right, ladies, any ladies watching, if you're the type of gal that just looks effortlessly cool, fresh, beautiful in the summer, how are you doing that? Because I am just sweaty. My hair, I have curly hair, my hair goes frizzy, I sweat, I bloat, I just feel so puffy, like I just feel very, very bloated at the moment. Because of the heat, and I'm like, I see women around, I'm like, you look amazing, how are you functioning in this heat? How are you looking that good in this heat? Because I do not. I potentially just caught myself in the most unattractive pose because I forgot to put don't touch the microphone, that's a bad idea. I forgot to put the microphone on, and then I was like fumbling around. Anyway, just wanted to show you my dinner. I don't think I mentioned, I'm still on what was meant to be the quesadillas, but I've decided to turn it into just some nachos because those wraps were not playing. Unacceptable. So yeah, that's my dinner. Don't think I mentioned. And then that's the last of that batch cook. As I said, I like to prep a little bit. Got 4 meals out of that. So the weekend's gonna be a whole new ball game. We will see you for it.
Stop.
Back on shift, and it took me until yesterday to realise there's like a constant humming noise. A constant humming noise in this office when I went to edit yesterday's clip. I was like, never noticed that before. So we're gonna make this brief. Saturday morning, weighed in again at the same weight, so holding steady, perfectly normal, perfectly expected. Not too worried about that. Obviously it's a weekend, so I have got weekend plans coming up. Just on a little morning shift, got my oats, overnight oats, done a little carrot cake, overnight oats, and they're absolutely delicious. Had a protein shake before I went on shift. I remembered to have my protein this morning. Just getting ready to teach a class soon. And I just had the best induction ever with a new lady here. Like, she was so awesome. Can't wait for her to get into the gym and start smashing her workouts, because yeah, she's an inspirational woman. I really love meeting people and talking about like their fitness goal. Like, I just love hearing people's background and what they want to work on. I just find it so inspiring. I love it. I'm hoping no one can hear me out in the wild. Had a very lovely afternoon with my friend. There's people. And I had just had my smoothie bowl and a coffee, but then I did go and also get a Biscoff Banoffee matcha, because why the hell not? But I do want to be like really conscious of that I've had. This isn't going well. Obviously more calories than I would like to have had today, even though the food was like healthy. Anyway, so it's such a beautiful evening. I've come out for a little walk along by the river just to get some extra steps in. I was on about 14,000 before my walk, so I'm hoping I could get to about 16, 17,000, maybe 18. I don't know how long this walk is. I bought a little treat for the road, but yeah, it's bloody gorgeous, and it's finally cooled down to like a sensible 22 degrees. So I'm very happy, and there's such a lovely breeze. So I'm living my best life right now. It's so pretty out here. It's so nice. It's so quiet. Oh, I'm loving life. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to update you on really. All I'm going to have for my dinner, people are paddleboarding. That's so lovely. I always wanted to try that. It's on the bucket list. I'm just going to have another smoothie bowl for my dinner, I think. Just feeling it. And chill out. It's going to be lovely. My shoulders. I've completely forgot. I think I'll have put a video up. I completely forgot that I spent about 15 minutes doing like these shoulder roll things at pole last night, and then today I was like, why are my shoulders feel so bruised? Because obviously you get a lot of bruises from pole anyway, but I was like, why are my shoulders feeling bruised? And I was like, oh, that's probably why. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, and it's just a lovely little Saturday, and I'm so excited for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm getting up, got a client one-to-one training session first thing, 8 a.m. Then I've got to get back and then get ready to go on a little train journey to go see a good friend. I'm going to go out for lunch. So again, it's going to be another slightly higher calorie day. But, you know, if I maintain this weekend, then that would be fabulous. And there's people behind me now, so I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my walk. I'm 100% about to do that thing of like walking along, thinking no one's around, and then getting really self-conscious because I'm surrounded by people and I'm recording outside. Just done my client training session. Hello, it's Sunday by the way. Had my breakfast before I went out, so I just had my carrot cake overnight oats again. Done my client session, and we are speedily walking back to get ready to go out for the day. I think I'm just gonna have a little protein shake when I get back in and get ready, head to the train station for my little day out of lunching basically. Anyway, there are people around now, so I'm going to go. Goodbye. It is Monday evening, no less. I'm about to cook dinner. I just got back for a run. I know I look atrocious. You don't need to tell me. You don't need to comment that. I already know. We are about to make a little pasta bake, and I'm just very quickly checking in to round off episode 1 of how much fat can I lose in 4 weeks? Week 1 has been somewhat successful. I used to be so good at just locking in and sticking to my diet. And to be fair, I haven't done that badly this week. I could have been a lot better. After yesterday, so going out for food, I didn't really feel much yesterday. I did also have a little cookie. My weight has popped back up. So I dropped down to 59.2. This morning I was 59.8. To be honest, again, not overly worried about that. That's probably just from having a higher calorie day, having a bit more food, a little bit of water weight. a little bit of bloat from like more salt, things like that. So we'll see what we weigh in tomorrow. Obviously, I'll be starting tomorrow as episode 2. I'm just making a little pasta bake. Gonna have some vegan mince, mushrooms, tomatoes, with a side of broccoli. And other meals today have been pretty much what you've been seeing. Had my smoothie bowl, had my carrot cake, overnight oats, and a little yogurt bowl for my pre-gym snacky snack. And I did smash a little bit of Biscoff. We hit the Biscoff, but we're not going to do that again. We're not going to do that again. And I'll see you in the next one.